Hey, yeah, I'm back and doing what I do again. Welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, P-Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab. I'm just basking in the glory. So, hope you enjoy the lessons I'm giving. I got a good one for you now. Let's go. Writers in 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. Message in the story for life. These are life lessons. I'm giving them. You receiving them. We got a good thing going. Let's keep it rolling. Let's do it. Right Thinker's mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Get enlightened. Know who you are. Know yourself. Right Thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission as the right thinking master. I got to do that. I get my point across. Hope you understand it. Hope you get it. Let's go. Now, this is your question. You need to answer it for yourself. Know thyself. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. Teach them. That's what I do for you. I got you. A person who knows not and believe that they know, we already know about that. Dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep spiritually. I'm a spiritual alarm clock. I can wake you up too with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. Thank you. All these persons reside in you. I think it's not thyself. It might not be true. Hoo. Today, right thinkers, let's talk about being your own hero, aka Heru. That's what they call them in ancients. Okay, that's the spirit that's in you. Or evangelist. That's the word they use now for educators to God. I don't preach in the church. I don't teach religious concepts. I give you God messages. I give you spirit knowledge, which is God knowledge, which is spirit. I know. That's why I teach and do what I do. Let's go. Yeah, and the fact that I'm honored and flattered by being called or even considered an evangelist by the people that I respect, my best friend and pastor, and my church family. They see me in a certain light. I got no problem with that. Why? That's what they see. That's what I exhibit. That's no problem. I'm doing what I'm driven to do. That's to enlighten you to God for yourself. I'm not a preacher. I keep telling you. I consider myself what we know ancients called us sage, the wise man. I became spiritually enlightened by putting in 30 years of studying the spiritual truth, learning them from our ancient ancestors, aka ancient Egyptian concepts, Egyptian mystery system, Sheetop, Netherrealism. These are all our ancient ancestors' concepts, which I studied and mastered. I just call it right thinking because I put my little twist on a few things. So yeah, it ain't commission. No, it's right thinking. Spiritual gumbo, I call it. All right, here you go. Now, I spend a lot of time talking and listening to who? My higher self, aka God. 7 years ago, I was almost embarrassed because I was, right? And I was told, you can tell people you talk to God? Now I can say it with no problem. Ain't nobody offended. 7 years ago, that was like taboo. So we come, we getting there. Come on, we getting there. We can bring God back. Let's bring God back. Bring God back. You never went nowhere. You just got to get conscious. Let's wake up and understand who we are. That'll do it. All right, here you go. I'm my best product. Why? Because I proved that with knowledge of self, you can change your life for the better. Hands down. Life I'm living now beats the life I used to live. Okay, hands down. So I can speak from experience. Again, that's all I do from the heart and experience. That's what I think of philosophy. Next one is, watch this. I call what I do right thinking philosophy. Some call it evangelism. Six on this hand, half a dozen on the other. Hey, I'm good. It's all right. All right. If watch this now. This is the criteria. If teaching people to know themselves with spiritual knowledge is evangelism, call me evangelist. If learning, if living by my principles and mastering them to teach others to do the same, that's evangelism, call me evangelist. Call me evangelist. Why? That's what I do. If what I'm doing goes against the mainstream religion, then what they tell you, if it goes against what religion tell you, so be it. I don't follow that. Okay, I keep telling you, I don't do religion. I do spirituality. God is spiritual. Religion is man-made. I don't follow that concept 100%. I don't find nothing 100%. But then I critique everything. All right, let's go. If raising up the ignorant of God to knowledge, self-knowledge and understanding of God for themselves, calling me evangelist, right? If you don't agree with right thinking philosophy, that's only because you don't like what? The teacher, obviously, me. Because the philosophy works. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm just passing it along. It's okay. I ain't got it. Everybody don't like me. It's all good. But here you go. Now the question is, well, what's up? This is a question I asked after I was giving it. Well, what's the evangelist? I got no shame. If I'm ignorant to something, I don't know, I'm going to ask to find out. And if not, I'm going to Google it. I'm going to get the answer one way or another. So don't listen. If we in the age of Aquarius, this is information age. The Aquarian is the guy with the water pitcher pouring down. That's information in that water he's pouring down. They knew this was coming. We're in the technological age. So information is at the drop of a finger. But I'm old school. I like to write it down. Okay. So yeah, no, I'm not advanced at none of some of that stuff. I don't do none of that computer. So having knowledge is one thing. Being technical is a whole nother animal. I don't mean I'm dumb. I'm just ignorant to technology. I no problem with that. Some people ignorant to spirituality. Again, 6 of one hand, half a dozen on the other. It happens. All right. But the question is, what is an evangelist? Someone who spreads the gospel or the true gospel, aka good news, to all. I don't pick and choose. No. I'm like the sun. I'm like rock. I'm shining on everybody. If you want it, you can get it. All I gotta do is come and sit down and let me do what I do to you, for you. To be able, what's an evangelist? Someone to be able to get God's word to the people for their betterment. I'm just trying to help you out. I keep telling you, my motto is I do what I do for you to help you become a what? Better you. I'm a better me. I'm still working on me every day. So I'll just pass it on to you. Show you this is what you need to be doing. That's all. I can do that. Watch this. By definition, a person who seeks to convert others to the Christian faith or the church. That's where I differ. Why? I got people. I invite you to my church. Why? I got a good pastor. You want a good servant? Come check my dude out. But I'm not advocating go to church. No, I don't do that. I don't solicit. I get you to God on your own. You ain't got to go to church for that. I didn't. So I know it's another way. The right way. I'm an evangelist for what? Knowledge of self, aka God. I could care less about what religion you profess. I'm a master teacher, aka sage. I give good knowledge, understanding, for life lessons that you can learn, live by, and better yourself. That's what I do for you. I don't claim a religion. Evangelist is what I guess I told my man, asked my boss. Is evangelist is the modern name for an old concept, aka sage? Then call me evangelist. I'm doing God's work. I felt that way from this first day. I started this back in 2015. I ain't changed a bit. Getting stronger, believe it or not. They giving me legs. Y'all giving me strength. I'm being bad. I'm like Hulk. When you get him down and you think he out, all of a sudden you go to Yeah, the fans amp them up. Yeah, so that's how I get. So when I get to talk about God, I get like that. I get Hulkamania. Now it's the rock. You smell when he cooking some nonsense. But yeah, it's all about what feeds you, all about what drives you, what motivates you. All right, here you go. Serving God, aka your higher self, is not religion only. I understand religion. I understand the purpose of it. I taught the concept. Trust me. I just know something else, and it's not considered a religion. It's a way of life, right thinking. I do what I call God's work. I educate you about God so that you can know and learn about Him for yourself. I ain't trying to sell you on Him. I'm trying to get you to Him for yourself. You got to do the work. I don't just teach on Thursdays in class, but I'm a walking teacher. I teach whenever I get a chance. I get a shameless plug. I put in, but if I got a chance, I'm trying to enlighten you. I just drop jewels. I just walk around just dropping jewels. So that's my thing. All right. I was told nobody wants to talk about God all the time. Okay, I didn't argue the point. I answered back, but I do. Yes, I'm God conscious. That's God knowledge all the time. Being godly all the time. I don't turn it off. I don't shut it down. No, it is what it is. Take it or leave it to make a difference to me. I don't turn what I do for God. Let's see. I don't turn what I do for God. I teach others about God to know themselves. I don't have a term for it. I do it. And that's it. It's just what it is. I'm driven to teach people to get to God. That's my story. I'm sticking with it. It ain't changed. I found the hero in myself. You can too. With what? Knowledge of self. He's waiting for you. Become Heru. That's the hero within you. I found the greatest love of all in my life. Why? When I found myself. And now I'm considered an evangelist. Why? Because I teach people to do the same thing. I want everybody to know themselves. Hey, some things you just don't know. I will spend I will spend the rest of my life doing this, teaching right thing and philosophy. Why? Best job I ever had. Trust me. I found my calling or my calling found me. Either way, I'm answering the call. I'm going to do what I do for you from now on. Right hand to the Father. I know myself and I know what it takes. That's right thinking philosophy. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Last one. I am what they consider an evangelist. Like it or not, it's not your call, but God's. And my pastor. I'll take care. I'll be back. Hope you enjoyed the lesson.